Hello, FPL managers. Yeah, welcome to another edition of the FPL Ambassador show. Yeah, here with me, myself, the FPL Ambassador himself, Raymond, and my my co-host Rowland, top-notch FPL manager who can do almost anything in FPL. His FPL style is anyway he can do anything in FPL. Rowland, how are you? How are things?
That's an introduction. I'm good. I'm good, crap.
Hey, Ellen Haaland, I no go talk anything. Ellen Haaland, I no go talk anything. It's not Haaland I should talk about. It's even Salah I should talk about. But Salah, I won't tell Salah anything. Let's go on. I've been talking about Ellen Haaland as a Perma-Captain for a while now, and I know people have been talking about. I've been giving him fans, but I've never captained him in three different weeks. The week I captained him, he scored just one goal. All his three hat tricks. I've missed all his three hat tricks. And Charlie, last week Sunday was really very bad. So, but Charlie, aside my issues with Haaland, even though he has been in my team since Gameweek 1, and I'm sure from now on there will be no need to captain anyone else apart from Haaland. Roland, what do you think?
You know me already. This question, you know, it has only one answer. That's not possible. Me, I don't see it.
The answer is what?
It's a big no.
Guy saw. Okay. So what did you pick? What did you pick up from Gameweek 9? What was your key takeaway from Gameweek 9? How was Gameweek 9 for you? How was it like?
Liverpool is still faltering, and they've not punished any of their sellers so far. All the managers who decided against going for Trent and Salah weren't punished, and that's good. I think that those who also went against the holy grail of Haaland also suffered a brutal punishment for it.
So he didn't go against any holy grail of Salah, Haaland, Jaisa.
That's where unfortunate incidents happen. That he scored a hat trick, which no one saw coming against Man United. So it
is Man you have to rather beat for letting Haaland score a hat trick.
Yeah, so it's rather shocking that happened, but it did. I think that Haaland is making a mockery of the English Premier League, and it's good. It's good if you had him. If you had also another City attacker in Foden or KDB too, then it means that you also did well.
Foden boys. So Charlie, you and Marlvin all have Foden. Charlie. I don't know what you guys saw that you all had. Actually, thumbs up both of you. Aside that, as you said, the only sad thing was that Mitrovic got injured and he gave us 0 points as well. But Charlie, hold it like that. The Leeds guys against Aston Villa were expecting some results they went to, and then Spurs. I don't know what is wrong with Spurs. That sit at the back mentality that they have to change or start playing the balls and score some goals there. But that is key from the Charlie. The league code is there for managers to also join the league and help with I2G9Z7 9ZF to join the league as interact and let us all see who can win the 1,000 Ghana cedi for this year. So, Roland, this is your team. 107 Charlie. Congrats. You've broken the 100 points barrier this season, Charlie. I salute you.
I didn't even know that was.
Don't any.
I didn't even know that was my score. Okay. So 107. Oh, it's not bad. Oh, Charlie. I miss the good old days when you could just focus on FPL. So okay, so taking into I see that James Trippier has been a good buy this season. I mean, game week after game week, the guy has proven to be
When I started
a solid shot.
mentioning Trippier, people were like,
Yeah,
why is my team my team having Trippier like that? So then Trippier is doing the job. Game
yeah,
week 1, when I started talking about Trippier, people were like, oh, why is this guy talking about Trippier? But
yeah,
yeah,
yes. It's like last season or last 2 seasons where we had Wolves. Then the season before that when we had Sheffield. You know, when you had any of their defenders,
okay.
they were good.
Oh,
And this one, even the Trippier one, it was rather fortunate because he came off. As soon as he came off, then Fulham scored. Aha. So
oh,
Pep
Charlie,
gave me a 2.
but Charlie,
I
Charlie.
felt I was due a 6 there. So Ward
Yeah,
came out top having 7 points, and Pope had 2. That was the only major
yeah,
difference.
it's okay. I can see you are
Mm,
smiling. It's okay. I beg you. Let's leave your
um,
team and let's go to my rival team. Okay,
okay.
I beg you. So Foden, Madison, and Haaland captaincy were the key guys that made your team do very well. And then the 2-0 guy, I went to captain Salah. Oh, hey. You know what? When I was captaining Salah, I was telling myself one thing. Even this week, having Salah was a differential. So there was no need captain. I was like, no, he has the fixture. And I know against Brighton, that game is going to be an open game. And we all realized the game was an open game. Liverpool had rested the previous game week and they are not playing. And then, guys, do the job for me. And then Salah didn't do it. And as soon as Salah didn't do it, I said, Kai, Ayeka. Because I knew that the way Haaland was captained by over 5 million managers worldwide, that was more than 50% of the game. Even just 2 goals from Haaland would have been deadly. Sunday, I closed some session and told me that Haaland has scored a hat-trick with 2 assists. Please, I beg. The only good thing for me was I would have been around 3.4 million or 3 point something million. It was only Madison that saved me on Monday. So the Madison buy was what has kept me in there. Salah is officially out of my team. This is our take from last game week night. We have been out of I ball, but I relax. So our take, Raya did the job. James and Cancelo decided not to do anything. Salah did not do the job. That I said, yeah, we won't count it here. Fulham, Madison did the job. Mopa and Mitrovic, Brown, Barnes and Bowen.
Solid.
The pressure players did the job.
Solid.
And then Son didn't do it. I won't consider this Salah captaincy. It was a very bad captaincy. But we all knew that Haaland is a Perma-Captain, so there was no need to really mention him here. But Charlie, from now on, all my captains is going to be Haaland. So like, this is your take. Give me 10. What's your take? Which players are you looking forward to?
So my take for this week is Hugo Lloris. They take on Brighton, even though Brighton looked good over the weekend. I think that I've gone for him mainly because of point saves or save points actually. So looking at the rest of the fixtures, I don't really see much to do there. So that's why I went for Lloris. Then defender, I've gone for James again. Against Wolves. Wolves haven't looked good at all. They've sacked their manager Bruno Lage, and it's been a horrific show for them from the start of the season. I actually think that they'll be relegated. So as soon as Porter switched to a 3-4-3, we saw what James did yesterday, what Chilwell did yesterday, and I think that Chilwell can rival James if he's given a starting bet more often than not in that 3-4-3 position. Then midfield, I've gone for Diaz. I think that Klopp was too cocky when he played Carvalho against Brighton in that game on Saturday. Klopp. Yes, you'll make that mistake again. So I've gone for Diaz. Diaz against this Arsenal defense, it looks good for me. It looks very good. Yes. Then forward, I've gone for Wilson. Even though he's an injury-stricken dude, I feel that anytime he plays, he does well. So I see a goal in that game for him. Then differential play, I've gone for Barnes. I think that I picked Barnes again. He looked good over I think on Monday, and I even mentioned to you that he was the player I wanted to get in place of Bailey, Leon Bailey. But I decided against that to have 2 free transfers, and I have come to rue that because I would have scored at least 6 more points. And I would have been able to jump on him early before others.
Joined you.
Yes, but Bournemouth has been a mean defense since their new coach took over. They haven't conceded too many goals. I think about 1 or 2, and that's good read. Yes, and the captain, I've gone for Foden. Coincidentally, last week I didn't see Haaland scoring a hat trick. I wanted to captain Foden instead, but I just thought, you know what? I'll just go.
Guy, be what? What are you there?
Are you there? Thought that United would play well. Yes, I'm here. Sorry, something came to interrupt. So, like I was saying, I just see it as how do you call it? Sorry. Yes, I just see it as Foden would have looked better for that game, and I wasn't wrong. So he scored a hat trick, but the only thing is that if I had gone for him, I would have lost, I think, 4 points. So it's good that
we went to the Perma-Captain Erling Haaland. Roland, can you hear me from your end?
I went for Haaland, and so this week I go for Foden again. He was rested yesterday, and I know he'll start. He'll start the game on Saturday or Sunday, which is so that's it. So those are my picks. So we can move on to yours.
Your my picks, okay, great. So my picks, I go with Pope. The Newcastle defense is very mean, and they are doing a very good job over there. Okay. They are being very mean, and then Cancelo playing at right wing, at right back is something I see Cancelo more than on the right back than left back. But you always say you see him more than at left back than right back. But I want to see how he play more at the right back now that Kyle Walker is injured, and I think he's going to do the job. In fact, this City game against Southampton might be a feast. Alex has gone with De Bruyne. Alex has gone with De Bruyne, and then I think De Bruyne Foden, and I think Haaland 3, because I think that game is going to be a very deadly game there. Maddison, there's not much to talk about. We talked about him last week, and he showed us that yes, he's the guy that holds the Leicester team. Even though Bournemouth have a very deep defensive line, Leicester, when they meet the teams of their own level, are always find a way to be able to play well against that teams. And then forward, Harry Kane. Though Haaland is doing the job, there are 2 schools of thought now. The schools of thought are that the schools of thought are that it's either you go with Kane or you go with Son. But Kane can do the job more better than Son. The point is that there are more budget guys, but it looks more likely that it's so good that you might go with 2 up front and three forwards, and then you go with Kane and then Haaland, and then have a third mid guy, or you just keep one mid striker with Haaland, and then you have the 5 in the middle like that. So that's it there. And then Bowen is a differential player. West Ham are on that good run, and they are going to do the job there. So Bowen is somebody you can look at. As for captain, Charlie, Haaland is enough, so I won't talk about that. Charlie, maybe Minkah view. That's it.
Okay. I just think that Salah will do all this game week.
Come again.
I feel Salah will do all this game week.
Please, Jaisa, I've told him. Stop that thing you're doing. I don't like those things. You last week when I was going to captain Salah, he didn't say anything. He didn't say that should be captain.
I haven't pushed you to captain him. I haven't pushed you to captain him because I felt Salah won't do anything. That's unfortunate. Sorry about that. Sorry.
Oh, no. It happens in FPL, so we just get used to it and then go like that for sure.
Well, but Salah will hit this week, so I've said it.
He's out of my team. I don't want to hear Salah's name. He's my guy. Salah is my guy, but I don't want to hear his name now.
All those who kept him for last week, though, they should get ready. At least a brace.
Jaisa, now okay, don't give boys false babe. But then looking at the fixtures from game week 8 going, but now even around game week 10, the 6 teams still have the good fixtures: West Ham, Leicester, Forest, Fulham, Palace. So try and get these players alongside your very big guys, and it's going to help you. And then note that in game week 12, City and Arsenal are going to blank. So 2 weeks from now, they are going to blank. So we're preparing and be thinking about what to do with the Arsenal and City guys there. So that's one thing managers should note over there. Then, Roland, this is your team.
Yeah.
What are you planning on doing this week? And manager, let us know. What are there any key issues you want us to address for you? Concerning Isak is not fully back. It's not back to full training, but we'll wait for Eddie Howe's presser, God willing, tomorrow. So that will confirm whatever. It's automatic GG. That is the response from there. Roland, what are you doing this week? Look how your team is looking very nice.
Okay, so looking at my team, I don't really know what I'm doing now, but I think Dallo will come into the team against Everton. Everton is more or less like a toothless team, so I don't really see anything going down there. So I'll go in for. I may bring in Dallo, but I'll sell Bailey. I don't know the condition of Mitrovic. Any news on him?
Nothing really confirmed yet. We are waiting for the Fulham's coach presser. So when he gives the presser going into they will know exactly what to do. But let's have managers plan. So assuming when Mitrovic is not playing, what will you do?
If he's not playing, I think I'll rather bench him. If he's out for a long time, that's different.
What if,
right? If not,
okay.
If he's out for a long time, then I'll sell him because his fixtures are great. Bailey is the concern I have now. So if I'm able to get Bailey out of my team, then I'll be able to know. So maybe I can look at Bowen. I can look at Harvey Barnes.
Okay. Sure.
I think
your key
Trossard is also another.
Roland, please talk. I can hear you.
Roland, yes, I said so. That's it. So those are the things that I'm looking at.
Okay, so you're looking at either Barnes or Trossard.
So Trossard, Bowen,
or Barnes. Okay, great. That is very good there. Yeah. So if you are selling Mitrovic, which striker would you get as a replacement for Mitrovic?
I'll get Wilson.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Yes.
You have the Kane Haaland combo, which is a very strong up front.
Yeah.
Big at the back. You are rather doing big at the front and light in the middle, which is very good there. Okay, so this is my wildcard team as of now. I've activated it. I am waiting. Tony will go.
Okay.
But I want to know the update on Mitrovic. If Mitrovic is going to be injured for longer, then I'll rather keep Tony and then use the Mitrovic money to buy. Use the Mitrovic money to buy Harvey Barnes. So I'll have Harvey Barnes. Then I'll go at 3-5-2. I think I have the same backline like when officially I'm now getting Pope. I'm planning on, because I'm wildcarding now, I'm planning on how to deal with the City blank in game week 12. So I've gotten this S2 Pinan, this Brighton and left back Cucurella's replacement here. So that in the game week 12, he will play instead of Cancelo. I won't sell Cancelo, but then I'll surely sell Foden. And Foden will either be a Bowen or a Zaha. So that is what I'm thinking about. So when Mitrovic goes, I'll either go for Zaha or Barnes. And then when I'm selling Foden in game week 12, the other one is the one that I'll buy. So this is how my wildcard team is. Charlie, my rank is really, really, really very bad. In fact, I was actually thinking about wildcarding in Gameweek 13. But I look and see that, Charlie, if I want to wait till Gameweek 13 to work after the 30 blank in Gameweek 12, my team would have gotten very, very bad. So why don't I wildcard now and then, Charlie? Try and regain this very, very bad, appalling rank I have for this season. I hardly ever am I below 2.5 million at Gameweek 10. But this season I am here, thanks to Mohamed Salah and Captain Erling Haaland. Haaland, please give me 5 goals this week. Okay, Gameweek 10 already. So what's up? What's up for Gameweek 10? What do you see? Who is the sure banker? Manager captain. Who is the sure banker? Manager captain.
No, captain. I've said Salah. I've mentioned Salah.
I've even removed his name from the captain.
Kane plays against Brighton. It's not bad. Then Jesus, I don't trust it. But that's about it. I think that. Okay. So apart from that, we all know that we all expect Ralph Hasenhuttl to be sacked this weekend. He's on the brink of being sacked, and we all expect him to be sacked after a 10-0 mauling at Etihad. So that is how I see the game week.
Oh. Okay. We hear you. I know that. So what do you say about Chelsea Wolves game? The Chelsea Wolves game. What do you say about Chelsea Wolves game?
I mentioned it earlier. I see
Chelsea. Which Chelsea assets do you think the managers should they look at Sterling? Should they look at yes?
So they need to play one more game because they played the first game 4-2. They played the second game 3-4-3. Now we need to see in the Premier League which formation he will use moving forward. Right, but how they played well yesterday, I expect them to also play the 3-4-3. So we have to look at Chilwell and James again. I don't really back their midfielders and forward for now. It's a wait and see.
So do you say that somebody like me on the wildcard I should get Chilwell from the scratch, or I should still wait and see?
Yes, wait and see, because Cucurella is on the bench. So I don't know whether it's because Chilwell is playing well or whatever it is, if it's rotation. And we all know that Potter is very good when it comes to rotation. Potter likes to rotate a lot. So it's a wait and see for me with regards to the Chelsea assets. You know, James is a sure banker, so you just keep it simple, especially those whose ranks are low. Keep the game simple. Just keep it simple. Do the basics. Yes.
Let me ask you a question. Triple captain Erling Haaland.
Go ahead. Yes.
Triple captain Erling Haaland this week. What do you think?
I agree. But that is where you see a dogged performance from Southampton.
I was asking triple captain Erling Haaland this week. Roland, did you hear what I said? I said triple captain Erling Haaland this week. What do you think? What do you say about it?
What I'm saying is that if you see what Matthews GH is saying. I said Salah will hit this game week. So you triple captain and you see how they play a dogged game, and this will be the first game week Haaland blanks. This is typical FPL for you. So that's it.
It is well. Managers, Charlie, all the best to you all for this game week. As for Charlie, subscribe to the channel as well. And the challenge is brought to us by ourselves. And this week is a 2 p.m. Saturday deadline. And 2 p.m. I think 12:30 deadline. So managers should just watch. It's not early morning 10 a.m. So this managers should just watch. But Charlie, all the best to managers, and we'll surely be back next week. And I'll be smiling. I won't be faking my smile. I have to actually bring a proper smile now on my wild card. All the best to me as a wild card by game week 15 before the World Cup. I should be looking very well, Charlie. Matthew D, you will still be trouble from me. You will see. Okay, Roland, Charlie. Thanks very much, managers. Thank you very much for that. Okay. Bye.
All right. Bye, guys.